The Canis are far more than a species. They are a living bridge between realities, a lineage of cosmic guardians whose very language and technology are woven from the fabric of dimensions themselves. To understand the depths of their influence and the legacy they share with Earth, we must first explore the extraordinary ways in which they communicate, heal, and mediate the currents of the cosmos. The Canis language is not merely spoken. It is sung, shaped, and streamed through multiple layers of existence simultaneously. Their vocalizations are a phenomenon in themselves, comprising over 200 distinct sounds, some so high or low in frequency that they are utterly beyond the reach of any human ear. When a Canis speaks, their throat becomes a canvas of shimmering energy, as if each syllable is painted with subtle light that pulses and dances in harmony with their intent. These energetic patterns are more than just decoration. They encode emotions, concepts, and nuances that spoken words alone could never convey. But to the Canis, vocal language is only the surface. Beneath and around it flows a river of telepathic communication, a pack mind that binds individuals together in seamless unity. Within the same heart pack, Canis are linked in a ceaseless, low-level exchange of feelings, impressions, and awareness. This bond is so natural that few Canis even think of it as communication in the human sense. It is simply the ever-present hum of the group mind, as intuitive as breathing. For more complex exchanges, especially across the vast distances of space or the even greater gulfs between dimensions, the Canis utilize what they call soul harmonics. These are specialized vocal and energetic tones, sung in intricate patterns that ripple through the fabric of space-time itself. When a Canis sings a soul harmonic, their entire body becomes an instrument, resonating with frequencies that can traverse realities, carrying messages where even telepathy cannot reach. It was this ability that proved vital during the Great Rift War, a time when communication across unstable dimensional boundaries meant the difference between survival and oblivion. Their written language is as fluid and multidimensional as their speech. Canis script appears as circular, flowing symbols that interlock and spiral, shifting in meaning according to their arrangement and the energy infused by the writer. To a casual observer, these scripts may seem beautiful but incomprehensible. Yet to those with dimensional awareness, or to humans in deep meditation, they come alive, shifting and rearranging to reveal hidden depths of wisdom and intent. Each symbol is an invitation to look deeper, to perceive not just words, but the very currents of thought and energy from which the message was woven. The legacy of Canis communication extends to Earth in unexpected ways. When the Canis first encountered the wolves of our world, they recognized kindred spirits, beings who understood the importance of the pack, who could sense the unspoken needs and moods of their kin. The Canis taught these early canines simplified forms of their own communication, adapted to the limitations of earthly physiology. The result was the foundation for the barks, howls, and body language that dogs use to this day. Every time two dogs greet each other with a subtle wag or a carefully chosen bark, they are echoing ancient lessons passed down from cosmic guardians. For some sensitive humans, especially those with traces of Canis DNA, echoes of this communication system occasionally break through into consciousness. In moments of deep meditation, in the liminal space between waking and sleep, or in times of heightened emotion, these individuals may sense waves of meaning behind their dog's gaze, or experience sudden flashes of insight that feel both alien and intimately familiar. Science may one day discover that the mysterious bond between humans and dogs is not just emotional, but a relic of ancient neural pathways tuned to receive transmissions from another world. The tapestry of Canis society is held together not just by language, but by technology that blurs the line between the organic and the crystalline, the physical and the energetic. Their starships, renowned throughout the galaxy, are not built so much as grown. Octagonal vessels whose living crystal components form symbiotic bonds with their pilots. These ships do not simply obey commands, they respond to thought and emotion, allowing a Canis navigator to guide them through the shifting currents of interdimensional space with a precision that no mechanical interface could achieve. At the heart of Canis technology is a philosophy of harmony. They do not seek to dominate or exploit the natural forces of the universe, but to work with them, to amplify and direct energies in ways that promote balance and healing. Their defensive systems are masterpieces of adaptive shielding, capable of tuning themselves to block or absorb threats, not just from the material plane, but from less tangible realms where energy and consciousness intertwine. Among their most awe-inspiring achievements are the dimensional anchors, vast crystalline edifices placed at key points throughout the galaxy. These anchors are more than fortresses. They are the guardians of reality itself, stabilizing regions where the boundaries between worlds are thin and vulnerable to disruption. Without them, the galaxy would be riven by chaotic rifts, exposing countless worlds to the dangers of uncontrolled dimensional bleed. In medicine, the Canis are masters of energy healing. Rather than treating physical symptoms in isolation, they read the patterns of life force that underlie and sustain the body. A skilled Canis healer can detect subtle imbalances long before they manifest as illness and can correct these disturbances by infusing the patient with harmonious energy. This approach has rendered most diseases obsolete in Canis society and has inspired similar practices among their close allies, such as the crystalline Arcturians. The natural abilities of the Canis complement their technology in ways that seem miraculous to outsiders. Almost every Canis is born with some degree of dimensional sight, the ability to perceive the subtle flows of energy that underpin reality. Many possess the gift of life force manipulation, enabling them to heal wounds, strengthen barriers, or repair the delicate threads that hold dimensions together. The pack mind, their communal consciousness, is both a tool for coordination and a source of emotional strength, especially in times of crisis. Some among them have mastered the art of partial phase shifting, allowing their bodies to become insubstantial for brief periods, passing through solid matter, or slipping between the cracks of reality. To the Canis, these abilities are not magic, but the natural result of evolutionary adaptation to their unique role as guardians. They believe that all sentient beings possess latent gifts shaped by their own evolutionary journeys and the needs of the cosmos. Beyond their technological marvels and psychic talents, the Canis are respected peacemakers and advisors in the vast halls of the Cosmic Council. This council, the oldest and most revered governing body in the galaxy, brings together representatives of 28 advanced species, each with their own perspectives and gifts. The Canis have held a permanent seat for over 200,000 years, entrusted with the responsibility of ensuring the stability of reality itself. The Cosmic Council is unlike any government known on Earth. Its primary concern is not the management of resources or territory, but the maintenance of dimensional integrity and the promotion of evolutionary growth. Disputes are resolved not through force or coercion, but through dialogue and consensus, guided by the wisdom of species who have transcended the limitations of material existence. Within the Council, the Canis are valued for their deep understanding of dimensional physics and their unwavering commitment to the common good. They work closely with the feline Lyrans, whose curiosity and boldness are tempered by the Canis' protective instincts. With the crystalline Arcturians, they share a passion for healing and stabilization, often joining forces to address anomalies that threaten both body and spirit. Even the enigmatic Pleiadians, known for their independence, acknowledge the authority of the Canis in matters of dimensional security. Perhaps most significant is the seat that has long been reserved for Earth. The Council recognized millennia ago that humanity possesses a unique gift, the ability to bridge worlds, to synthesize disparate perspectives, and to adapt to the ever-changing currents of existence. This seat remains empty, awaiting the day when humans are ready to claim their place among the stars. The Canis have been humanity's most steadfast advocates, arguing that our species is not a threat, but a potential partner in the great work of cosmic guardianship. Even in times when Earth's volatility caused others to lose hope, the Canis saw promise in our creativity and resilience. To prepare for the coming transition, Canis diplomatic missions to Earth have increased, working quietly behind the scenes to foster understanding and cooperation. They know that the day of awakening is near, when humans and Canis will stand side by side as equals, guardians of our shared reality. The ties between Earth and Sirius are older than most imagine, woven into the myths and histories of countless cultures. In ancient Egypt, the rising of Sirius marked the start of the new year, a time of renewal and celebration. The god Anubis, depicted with the head of a jackal, was more than a symbol. He was a memory of real encounters with Canis visitors, who guided and protected the people during times of spiritual and dimensional upheaval. The Dogon tribe of Mali provides another tantalizing clue. For centuries, the Dogon have possessed detailed knowledge of the Sirius system, knowledge that modern science has only recently confirmed. They speak of a white dwarf companion star, Sirius B, invisible to the naked eye, yet described in precise terms. The Dogon attribute this knowledge to beings who came from Sirius, sharing wisdom not just of the stars, but of the forces that govern life itself. Throughout human history, the Canis have maintained outposts at places where Earth's dimensional boundaries are thin. Many of our most sacred sites, the pyramids of Egypt, the stone circles of Britain, the temple complexes of the Americas, are more than monuments. They are stabilizers, designed with Canis guidance to anchor reality and protect humanity from the chaos that lurks between worlds. The Great Pyramid, with its perfect proportions and mysterious chambers, is a masterpiece of resonance engineering, focusing energies that strengthen the dimensional fabric of the Nile Valley. Stonehenge and its kin channel Earth's natural energy grid, creating interference patterns that hold reality together during periods of cosmic alignment. The geometric precision of pre-Columbian temples is no accident. It reflects a deep understanding of the harmonics needed to prevent dimensional bleeding in vulnerable regions. At times of great upheaval, the Canis have intervened more directly, working behind the scenes to maintain stability. The late 19th century was one such period, when the rise of industrial technology began to disrupt Earth's energy grid in ways few understood. The sudden appearance of black dog legends across Europe and America was not mere superstition. It was a sign of guardians at work, stabilizing boundaries in the face of unprecedented change. Even today, certain government agencies possess classified knowledge of Canis activities, treating reports of mysterious canine entities with unusual seriousness. These encounters are not dismissed as folklore. For those in the know, understand that they often herald shifts in the dimensional balance that demand careful monitoring and intervention. Now, as Earth approaches the threshold of a new age, the ancient bond between humans and the Canis is reawakening. All around the world, people are beginning to experience heightened intuition, sudden flashes of insight, and moments of dimensional awareness that defy conventional explanation. The veil between worlds is thinning, allowing more and more individuals to perceive energies and beings that were once the stuff of myth. Dogs, too, are responding to the call. Many owners report their pets displaying new behaviors, standing guard over certain places, reacting to invisible presences, or showing heightened protectiveness during periods of cosmic significance. These are not random quirks, but the activation of ancient guardian programming encoded in canine DNA. As the boundaries between realities weaken, the old instincts come to the fore, guiding our animal companions to fulfill their cosmic roles. For the estimated 7% of humans with Canis DNA, the awakening is even more pronounced. These individuals may experience vivid dreams of other worlds, spontaneous understanding of universal principles, or a deep, inexplicable connection to wolf and dog imagery. They are often drawn to roles of protection and guidance, sensing the energies that flow beneath the surface of everyday life. The Canis believe that humanity stands at the brink of conscious participation in the great work of dimensional guardianship. After countless generations of subtle influence and protection, we are ready to embrace our cosmic heritage, to step forward as partners in the stewardship of reality. This awakening does not require us to abandon our humanity or our connection to Earth. On the contrary, it is an expansion, an opening of consciousness that allows us to perceive the vast web of life and energy that connects all beings. It is a return to our true place in the universe, not as isolated individuals, but as part of a living, breathing cosmos. As the Tutiwanis progress and Earth's vibration continues to rise, more and more humans will experience direct contact with the Canis and other cosmic allies. These encounters are not invasions or abductions, but the joyful reunion of old friends. The rekindling of alliances that stretch back to the dawn of time. The Syrian alliance has already set aside a place for Earth, recognizing that our unique blend of creativity, adaptability, and compassion is a priceless gift to the cosmic community. We are not alone. We have never been alone. The guardianship of reality is a shared responsibility, one that calls to the deepest parts of our nature. So the next time your dog fixes their gaze on an empty corner or stands watch while you sleep, remember, they are more than pets. They are the heirs of an ancient tradition, the living descendants of cosmic guardians who have watched over humanity since our earliest days. Their loyalty, their love, and their vigilance are the echoes of a bond forged in the heart of the stars. We stand now at the dawn of a new age. The Canis, our faithful companions and protectors, welcome us as equals, inviting us to join them in the great work of healing and stabilizing our world. Together, we will walk the path of cosmic guardianship, weaving the wisdom of the ages into a future where dimensional harmony and physical reality are one. As the light of awakening spreads across the Earth, illuminating hearts and minds, humanity's place in the Cosmic Council draws near. The day will come when our voice joins the chorus of the stars, when the empty seat reserved for Earth is finally filled. On that day, we will stand shoulder to shoulder with the Canis and all our allies, guardians of the rifts and the mists, protectors of the infinite tapestry of existence. The journey has only just begun. The wisdom of Sirius, the legacy of the Canis, and the promise of humanity intertwine, guiding us toward a future brighter than we can imagine. The Guardians await us, not as masters but as partners, as friends, as family. May we step forward with courage, guided by the love and loyalty that has always been our greatest gift. For we are all, in our own way, guardians of the cosmic rifts, stewards of the great mystery that is life itself.